passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay.
Hi. The rest of this video is for those of you outside of the situation, and I would like to clear up some misinformation that's been going around and overall just give more insight, since all you've been seeing is like text messages that half of have been deleted, so you've had to scrounge around for. But one thing I will say in this situation, I do consider myself a victim, but I will admit there are some glaring things I'm at fault for. I am at fault for not saying my age off the bat, and if it ended there, yes, I would be completely in the wrong. But even months after he knew my age, we still continued to do those things almost weekly, and he would even make jokes about me being a kid. As you saw in the one screenshot, he asked, like, can I see your tits? And I said, legally, no. And he was like, perfect, or something. So I don't really see how that is, like, talking point anymore, because even if I did say my age off the bat, he more than likely would have kept going. But another thing that, yes, I am at fault for is I was technically cheating during all of this, but there is literally no reason to rag on about that, as my boyfriend has forgiven me. He's been on my side during all of this. He's been supporting me the entire time I came forward, and seeing everyone almost like getting pissed for him, it's not needed. And I don't appreciate like all these grown-ass fucking people coming in and telling me how I'm a fucking like piece of shit. Like, at your grown age, please stay out of like my child relationship. It's not needed. We have a perfectly fine in real life relationship, and this event has brought us closer together, and we're happy. Going on 6 years, but leading into that, I'd like to talk about some misinformation that's been going around. For one, right off the bat in Tar's apology, he got the dates wrong. He said we met in the summer last year. That is not true. We met January of 2020, so just this winter technically. So it's a little worrying that he would get the dates that wrong, because he was dating someone else at the time he said that I met him. But I want to also address the one screenshot he used in his apology that a lot of people have been throwing at me as proof, where it's me saying stop saying our ages. People are taking that as me trying to like hide it, which I don't even know how that affects me, because if anything it would be me protecting him if it was that. But it was actually me telling him to stop saying me and my boyfriend's ages to a group call. It's very hard because the call was months ago, and it's not like I can have screenshots of a call. Like, I typed him that while we were in the call, so like I didn't have to say it in front of everybody. But him putting that in there, I don't know if he just forgot that's what the context was and like posted it thinking it was something else, but the real context was me telling him to stop saying me and my boyfriend's ages to a random voice call, because I wasn't comfortable with like my boyfriend's age being told, because he doesn't really make that public. Like, he doesn't go around saying it. Another thing going around is when I said in the call out that my old account has countless pictures of me that he would save for later, those were not like nudes. I never sent full on like nude like in text form, like as a picture. The only time I ever did anything that is when he was like we were in a video call on Discord. So no, it's not that bad. It was like a picture of me in like fishnets and shorts that were like tight. but I hope this clears some stuff up. I will be honest, I deleted the original call out because that night I called him. We called and he was crying and I felt so bad. I felt like I ruined his life forever, and in that moment of me being so vulnerable for him, seeing him like that, he convinced me to delete the call out and private the account. He actually wanted me to full on delete the account altogether, but I told him I just couldn't do that. So I was like, the most I can do is, delete the post, private the account, and maybe at some point delete it when like all the attention dies down. But I really regret that because it just shows I am easily manipulated. I will not lie. Overall, I just wish he would have said no. We could have been friends, but I don't know. If it wasn't me, I feel like it would have been someone else, because after I came forward, like 5 other people came forward saying that he talked the same way to them, and like all of them were minors and they were very uncomfortable, but I think I was the only one that he went that far with. But I feel like if it wasn't me, he probably would have done it with someone else. I'm sorry to those of you who looked up to him and had to find this out the hard way. I am disappointed in myself for letting myself be manipulated like that again. But overall, I don't want him to go to jail. I didn't want him to go to jail. I didn't want his life to be over. I was just pained seeing all these people unknowingly give him love and support, knowing that so many of those people would not be supporting him if they knew what he did. I just wish he was normal. I wish he never allowed me to do any of this. I wish he shut it down. But as you know, that's not how the story went, and that's not what he did. And again, I'm deeply saddened that this all happened. I'm sorry a lot of you had to find out this way. But yeah, I hope this cleared stuff up.